An organism at the start of food chain which provides the total input of energy into an ecosystem is B, the producer. A food chain must start with a producer. Producers are organisms that can make their food. Plants are producers. They make their food, they are autotrophic. They get light energy from the sun to make their food, and the food is passed on to herbivores or sometimes omnivores that are primary consumers, and then to carnivores. Okay? So the correct answer here is B. Study the diagram below and use it to answer questions 32 to 34. The mode of nutrition of the plant in the diagram is C. This is a pitcher plant. Pitcher plants are carnivorous. They are carnivorous plants. That means they feed on flesh. If you look at it, it has these structures we call pitcher. They are like jug. The jugs that we use to pour water, they are called pitcher. So these plants having these structures like jugs, they are called pitcher plants. Insects can be trapped within this pitcher, within these jug-looking structures, and digested. These plants live in soils that are poor in nitrogen, so they need another source of nitrogen. That's why they feed on animals. They have green leaves, so they can also photosynthesize. That's why the mode of nutrition is both photosynthetic and carnivorous. They can photosynthesize. The only reason why they will need to feed on animals because they live in soils that are poor in nitrogen, and so they need the nitrogen from proteins in animals. The structure labeled I, I've mentioned it, is pitcher. Pitcher is looking like a jug, which we call pitcher as well. In which type of soil is the plant found? I've mentioned it also. Soils that are poor in nitrogen. They have low nitrates. Yeah, that is where you see this type of carnivorous plants. Which of the following organism is an endoparasite? Endoparasites live inside their host. They live inside their host. Tapeworm lives in our intestine or in the intestine of pig. They are endoparasites. Ectoparasites live on the host, not inside. Fleas, ticks, aphids, they are ectoparasites. Tapeworm is an endoparasite. The parasites feed at the expense of their host. They gain and the host loses. The ones that live inside are called endoparasites. So A is the correct option here. Oil applied to the surface of water kills the larvae of mosquitoes through suffocation. The mosquito larva frequently comes to the surface of water to take in atmospheric oxygen. That's oxygen from the air, using this breathing tube, the siphon. Uses this siphon or breathing tube to take in atmospheric oxygen. That's oxygen from the air. So if you apply oil to the surface of the water, it can block the breathing tube, so it suffocates The correct answer is D. Which of the following natural resources is mostly readily available in organisms? Mostly readily available is air. Correct answer is air. Okay, so air is everywhere. Which of the following resources is non-renewable? It is mineral deposits. Minerals are not replaced as we use them. They are not replaced as we use them. They are non-renewable. They can easily run out. So answer is B. Soil erosion could be prevented by cover cropping. You see farmers, sometimes they plant what we call cover crops that will cover the surface of the soil, preventing water from washing away the topsoil, prevents erosion. It's called cover cropping. Mostly they use leguminous crops, legumes, beans, and it covers the surface of the soil. And apart from preventing erosion, they also add nitrogen to the soil. Sorry about that. Which of the following statements about human blood groups is not true? The correct answer here is A. A is dominant over B. No, it's not true. If one inherits the A gene from the father and the B from the mother, the A will not dominate the B and the B will not dominate the A. Both of them are co-dominant. Both of them will be expressed. So the person will be AB blood group. AB blood group. Okay, the others are correct. O is recessive. If you inherit O from your father, A from your mother, you'll be A blood group because the A will dominate the O. So O is always recessive. B is dominant over O, yes, because O is recessive. A and B are co-dominant, that's true. So you say the one that is not true is A. Thank you very much. Please remember to click the subscription button for more videos.